Hi everyone, it's Miss O'Malley. I'm here today to show you a little experiment and we're going to talk about density. So this is an experiment for density, and density is a word to describe how much space an object takes up in relation to the amount of stuff or matter in that object. So I want to show you a quick little picture of what density is. So this is the size on these two objects is the same, but the stuff or the mass in these objects is different, isn't it? Which one has greater density? The blue one. It has more stuff than the green one does. Okay, so how we're going to do this is you get a tub of water, fill it about 3/4 full, and put it in a safe space where it's okay if it splashes around a bit. And get some items. You can gather items from around the house, inside or out, different sizes, shapes, materials, and things that are okay to get wet. And we're going to guess when we put them in the tub of water if they're going to sink or float. Okay? So let's start with a few items. We'll start off with something easy. We know what is this going to do? Sink or float?
Float.
Okay.
No, Riley, don't drink our test.
Okay, so that's the first one. Sorry for Riley. What about this? Sink or float?
Float.
Yep, it is. Okay, what about this? A ball. What do you think?
If Riley doesn't steal it, it'll sink.
Sink. Yep, that did sink. Okay. How about a banana?
Float. There she goes.
Yeah, you're right. It is. It's gonna float. Okay. How about a Lego?
That'll float.
Yep. And try and notice these are different shapes and sizes. These things have all floated so far. Look, this is a lot smaller than these things, so its size is smaller, but what do we think its density is? Or the amount of stuff packed into this rock? That one sunk. Okay? So it's funny, that's smaller than other items, but it sank. Okay, what about the apple?
Float.
Yeah. Alrighty. What about this little plastic thing?
Float.
You're right. That's very floatable. Pencil.
Float.
We got mostly things that are floating today. Alright, let's try this. Some tweezers. Yeah. Right down. And one more thing. What about this?
Float.
Went down, but it came back up. Alright. That's too big. There we go. That floats. One more thing. What about from my grill? Let's see.
Barely fits in.
It barely fits. But use us. I would say it's gonna sink, right?
Yeah.
So everything is made up of tiny particles that we can't see. And how dense something is depends on how much space is in between these particles. Like this little picture I showed you, okay? So how tightly or loosely packed those particles are makes it dense.
Might want to hurry up because the cold's killing your battery.
Okay, the water has its own density as well. So if something is more dense than water, it's gonna sink. If it's less dense than water, it's gonna float. So if it sinks or floats depends on its density. So again, the amount of stuff in a given amount of space is the density. So I had fun doing this. I hope you guys can go around and have your brothers, sisters, moms, and dads collect some items and take a guess before you put it in, if it's going to sink or float. And then you can talk about why you would think some things would float and some things would sink. And it's not always about how big or small, or the size or the weight is, but how tightly packed the molecules are, or the matter in the item, compared to the size. So I thought you might have fun with this. Go and give it a try and let me know how you make out. Thanks guys, bye.